I saw you upgraded Val's corrosion resistance, immunity to shock, plasma reloading. That's why I hate automechs. They're so high maintenance.
Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you. Our Mail Order Division informs it is now offering the Panpharmacon 5. Industrial Mac.
You know you leveled up, right? You need to spend your points. Don't leave that money on the table.
Whether it's an orifice or a face, Auntie's Choice makes a cream for it. Our recreant reclamation and artificial... Division has... Now... Latest... Too much Spacers Ale? Try Auntie's Choice. Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is...
Greetings, none. However, I may offer initiate.
Industrial Macrowave, originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purpose... may only guess at the Pan Pharma...
That doesn't sound like a sanctioned communique.
I was sad for a moment because my house got submerged. It wasn't. Then the wireless told me everything was splendid.
People have been complaining about those ads playing. Huh. I'm inured to all manner of hollering.
Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial microwave is right for you. Whether it's an orifice or a face, Auntie's Choice makes a cream for it. Our Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation.
Welcome.
Self-diagnostic. State your business. Greetings. State your business. Initiate. Greetings, potential customer. State your business. Initiate.
The idea is to kill them before you die. Look at him. You court slow, Commander.
Raph's raring to go.
Field's hologram is not currently operating, pending scheduled improvements. Rest assured.
All these rifts got everyone riled up, including me. What are we supposed to do if we encounter one?
Oh, you shoot it. Take that abomination out.
Wait, really?
No, you slackwit. The rifts are spatial anomaly things. At least that's what the lab coats say. Just steer clear if you want to keep all your parts in one piece.
Someday, when I make it big in lower middle management, I'm gonna come back here and buy this crummy tin pot saloon. Yeah.
Welcome, well. How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Like they say. Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Business is all. What do you need this time? Those hoople heads. First they botched their work up here, now the Grove. If there were medals for incompetence, they'd be well decorated. Well, I thank you for helping them out. Sorry you had to go out of your way. Good eye. Though I'd say they're better than nice. Got more armor than a Hammerclaw, but better flight handling than the old clunkers we used to stock. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here, while I'd be off piloting one of those beauties. Don't have the aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense, I mean. I heard you got the bug, huh? Huh. All right, come on. Let's give you a quick tour. She's a beauty up close, ain't she? More cylinders than you can count powering her engines. She uses her shape to drop like a stone during landing. Counters headwinds pretty well, too. I could stand here all day just admiring. And over there, you see, the fuselage has been modified to endure the pressure of repeated entries, which is... oh, but listen to me blathering on. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. I'm sure you'll...
Good luck out there. Happy hunting, soldier. That is the best damn news I've heard all day. Make sure to collect your reward at the bounty terminal if you haven't already. No use in leaving well-earned bits on the table. Better now that you've thinned the herd of drones. Real shame about my performance review.
Purple berry crunch, except no imitations. The K lets you know it's authentic. Now with 110% of your daily chemicals and preservatives. Say, you got your alien planting corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
You are a rugged space fairy frontiers person type. Try it, despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
You've returned.
Hello again. Here to help? Or just being friendly? Oh, no thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. I have enough ailments to manage already. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Never know what they're testing out on you.
My extra parts aren't side effects. That's your implication. And anyhow, I should think some minor side effects would be preferable to dying.
Ah, you do look like you know what you're talking about. All right. On behalf of my patients and I, thank you. We're all grateful. Guess outsiders aren't all just base individualists like they say on the wireless. Barring this being some tricky sales strategy, that is. This is a good start, but I fear it won't last long. Wouldn't happen to know a reliable means to procure more, would you? Oh, they'd just take us all in? Provide us with all the food and medicine and housing we'd ask for, would they? Doesn't align with how I've heard them depicted on the wireless. This is dangerous talk, friend. We've already been branded traitors. If we give them any excuse now, they'll send in the Arbiters directly. Not seeing a wealth of options here at present. I can watch my patients die, then face execution, or we can resettle elsewhere and remain alive. I lean toward the latter. The abandoned section of Westport ought to have some supplies. Should be enough medicaments down there to help our injured survive the trip to Fairfield. It's perilous, though. Well now, that should do nicely. Thank you. Hope those Crabbles didn't give you too much trouble. I recognize these patients require more care than I'm able to provide here. Seems like in Fairfield, I can get them the help they require. The one last additional thing we'll need is for Vigilant Hogarth to agree to it. It's less a concern about disloyalty, and more my respect for his abilities. He's a skilled leader, and we could sorely use his aid, from coordinating logistics to keeping up morale. I'll surely have my hands full with my patients. His presence on the journey would save lives. All right, be careful out there.
That endless yattering is more insipid than I'd imagined. Ah, the itinerant stranger returns. What utter nonsense. How can you say that? Now, when I have automech parts in hand. No, your timing is absurd, your wit, witless. Do tend to differ. Seems to me we're persevering, demonstrating a mixture of aplomb, grit, and tenacity even. Last I checked, our infrastructure is still plugging away, and our people are too. But it's not everyone, is it? I'm sure it's not. The majority of my subjects are steadfastly loyal, resolute, right as rain. Things are fine. Everyone's fine. They deserve better. Huh. They do, don't they? I've tried to tell myself it's better to die a subject of the Great Protectorate than live a life driven by freedom, but you may be right. Regardless, now that we're all traitors, they really don't need my permission, but if they want it, they shall have it. My former subjects are free to live an empty life with Auntie's choice. I'll make an announcement. Order them to depart for Fairfield, but I will be staying. Should I? Haven't I failed them enough for one lifetime? No. I will stay here and loyally await the judgment I richly deserve.
Multiply that by the dozens surrounding most settlements and the many other flowering megaflora native to the colony, and you have a recipe for gunky eye, goop lung, post-nasal flooding, and worse. Unless you've stockpiled Falderall's mollifying...
My former subjects jumped at the chance to abandon Westport. They don't need me.
Falderall's mollifying demulcent. And breathe easy, once again, Falderall, the most trusted name in exo-anti-allergenics. Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you. Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is now offering the Panpharmacon 5 walk-in industrial macrowave. Originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at. The Panpharmacon 5 is now available to you, the unremarkable everyday consumer. Step inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe over you, exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as...
I suppose my duty to my people remains, whether here or in Fairfield. All right. I'll go, unsure how I'll endure such an empty existence. Perhaps, if I offer my old subjects periodic advice, our sense of community may somehow, despite the wiles of commercialism, remain. All right then. Suppose it's time to make my announcement.
A flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so...
Attention, everyone. Attention. I, Vigilant Ogden Hogarth, hereby do order all subjects under my command to abandon the settlement of Westport at the earliest possible juncture. You are to depart for the township of Fairfield, safely and together. Once there, you are to appeal to local authorities for citizenship with Auntie's Choice. Thereupon, you are thus and forevermore relieved of your duties as subjects of the Protectorate. This is a direct order from your Vigilant and is not to be questioned and cannot be countermanded. Now see to your preparations. I will join you shortly. Need a moment to let this all settle in. I will be on my way by and by. Need a moment to let this all settle in. I will be on my way by and by.
Prudence dictates we maintain
Hope I
sufficient
don't get
zeal
assigned
at
to a
all
grafting
times.
lab in Fairfield. Don't want to have to transplant a Raptidon head onto some poor so-and-so's body. Hope I don't get assigned to a grafting lab in Fairfield. Don't want to have to
it's now
transplant a
imperfect
Raptidon head
thoughts
onto
sure
some
can
poor
be
so-and-so's
invasive.
body.
Be on my way in 2 shakes of a Raptidon's tail, promise. Just need a moment to say goodbye to this place proper.
What do you think it'll be like in Fairfield? I admit to an unreasonable preponderance of emotion, most of it resembling the jitters.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer.
I'm trying not to fret about these rifts so much. Maybe they
Much obliged. That feels night and day better already. Protectorate forces won't know what hit them once I'm back in the field. Thanks again, friend. Arm's already feeling better by leaps and bounds.
I must ask you, Doc. I thought I smelled gun. I'm here for any doctorials.
Can't get over how much I'm paid for each patient. And yet things I once had provided freely command exorbitant prices. It all feels rather uncaring, like some strange impersonal game. And one's personal funds do deplete quite quickly. Well, to be honest, food. Most Auntie's Choice comestibles are so loaded with sugars and sweeteners, they seem like dessert. I estimate that's not ideal for one's constitution. If you find a line on any Protectorate foodstuffs, please let me know. I do miss our Arcadian tenderloin in particular.
Told my manager a man is not a slice of nanner, Mr. Overby. Then I said I am more than some commonplace consumable item. Management disagreed. Unpaid leave, they said. Can't go to work. Purportedly still employed, so here I am.
I guess the real
Appreciate
treasure
your
were the
help.
guns we found along the
These
way.
weapons are gonna save lives. On our side.
Hey there, go-getter.
I am well into that case of Purpleberry Crunch you bestowed to me. Did you know Auntie's Choice have other products that are just as bad for you as well? Oh, indeed. Very much so. I no longer feel the oppressive societal weight to eat healthily bearing down upon me. Why, I've gained 10 pounds already.
Of course. Toodaloo.
Never expected the Westport refugees would ever be liable to leave their derelicts. Can't help but hand it to Milver Street. Though I sense he had aid. Make it quick, yeah?
You've lifted my spirits right out of their doldrums. Our new guests have just arrived. Here, a considerable reward for your considerable efforts. Had anyone asked, I would have bet a year's pay against your capturing the hearts and minds of the denizens of Westport, and it seems I would have been out a great deal of bits. I've two minds about the convertees. Anyone with eyes can see they need guidance, but a pernicious system is not easily abandoned. Have you any thoughts? Trust will take time to build, time and patience. But that is an investment I am ready to make. You've given me a great deal to think about. I am in your debt. I cannot overstate what a capital compatriot you've been, my friend. Now be off. I've many refugees to see to. It was indeed. And I suppose you still wish to get into the Vox Relay. Though I have no inkling of how one may enter it, I know someone who might. Speak with Vigilant Hogarth in the building beside the saloon. He was in charge around here before we arrived. I have no doubt he knows vital information to the Vox's functioning. Now, should you ever find yourself visiting the ACS Undisputed Claim, do come see me. I've no doubt that when we next meet, I'll have risen 6 ranks, at least. Farewell! Greetings again. You have my undivided attention. What's on your mind?
What is it? Make it quick, yeah?
Now, how am I going to pay off my bar tab? Cole's going to take my spleen.
The others appear to be acclimatizing well to this purposeless existence. Well, hello. You appear burning with purpose. Is everything all right? Has something occurred? Judging by the waves of consternation wafting off of you, your other options must have failed. Yes, I know of a means in, but you must do something for me there. Even though I no longer am of the Protectorate, I do care for its subjects. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It'd save many lives. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing Protectorate law. Regrettably, yes. Yes, I do. I have given the matter much thought and can see no other way around it. I may have been branded a traitor, but I remain loyal to Protectorate ideals, which he has abandoned. Brigadier Montelli is a stain on the Protectorate's good name, and every moment he remains in charge at the Vox Relay diminishes us further. Good, good. Here is the writ. Farewell now. I confess, I'd anticipated a more contentious relationship with our new neighbors. All have been quite welcoming, albeit direct. Yes, that Milver Street fellow is remarkably kind for a shallow propagandist. I am surprised I can pleasantly converse with those whose worldviews I vehemently oppose. We have spirited debates. In time, I will prove to them the superiority of our beliefs. I am surprised I can pleasantly converse with those whose worldviews I vehemently oppose. We have spirited debates.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with my current and very temporary shortage of funds.
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What, when I could stand behind a bar? Back already? Anything else I can help you with? A few, actually. Who in particular do you mean? Never met somebody so happy to be here. Get the sense he rubbed the other defectors the wrong way. But we all become quite fond of Charlton. Fella can recite every commercial. Anyone else you have in mind? Nah, she comes in a lot, actually. Sings, dances, has a grand old time. Often shuts the place down. Larges it up like she don't got a care in the world. Who else you want to know about? Oh, yeah, Pinkney. Offered to fix any and all mechanicals we had in the place, then proceeded immediately to do so. Wouldn't take nothing in return. Strangest thing. Anybody else? Sure. He's in here sometimes. Keeps to himself mostly, back there in the corner. Has one drink, ducks out with a polite nod. You'd never know he used to be somebody. Anyone else you have in mind? All right. Appreciate you dropping by.
Welcome, welcome. How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Sure thing. When you want better than the best, say, welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Yeah. So who are you rooting for in the tossball leagues this season?
Tossball? You mean pitchball?
I mean tossball.
Yeah.
You know, weekend zones, foot goals, offside hooks, hackers, tenders, wingers.
Yes, yes. We are speaking of the same inspiring professional sport. It is so nice to find common ground. The top team, of course, is the Prudence Dictators.
Go jump in a rift. You are dead to me.
Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
This paradigm of yours, or sovereign, or whatever, does it really provide everything you want?
We are provided everything we need, not everything we want.
There's a difference?
You need what you need, but you don't need what you want. I suppose it's a subtle distinction.
Trust me, I need my Auntie's Choice Sprat Crisps. No way you can eat just 100.
Hello again. Remember now? What can I do for you?
Looks like a fight.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Breath tingling. All charged up.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer.
I'm developing a fondness for some of these protectorate defectors, and not just because they're so gullible.
I don't know. That Charlton fella lays on a bit thick. Always grilling me about corporate life. Telling me way more than I want to know about his neighbors.
You think maybe he's a spy?
I think he's hopped up on Purpleberry Crunch.
Why does even the slightest scintilla of success so elude me? Is it my destiny to fail? I do not seem to compare unfavorably to others.
Hey, we gotta talk about all the killing you've done. Specifically of my old co-workers. I understand that things might come up, give you no choice. But for all they've done, these folk are still mine. If we can avoid bloodshed, we should. You really think that was the case here? Well, ain't sure I agree, but if you really did have your reasons, suppose I can't damn you for them. Just don't put me in this spot again, Commander. I like what we got going. Be a right shame to end up on one another's blacklist.
Hey, easy with the fratricide.
Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for
Yeah.
What's on your mind? An opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all. What's on your mind?
Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate got a difference in opinion. The Protectorate believe they can't be bloodied. We think otherwise. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
What's on your mind?
The Peddler of Half Measures returns. Make it quick, yeah?
Look who it is. What is it that don't have my...
What can I do for you this time?
You! My scouts saw you infiltrating our lands to the north. This is Protectorate soil, and Protectorate it shall remain. Contra, to arms! Let this trespasser know justice.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Quite shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Oh, hello there. You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune time. Was just, patrolling the sewers, monitoring for suspicious activity. Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly. Only patrolling one of the most vulnerable parts of the station? Yes, that's it. Very specialized work. Discreet, confidential. You'd never comprehend the value of this task. The what? Word to the wise. A protectorate station is hardly the place to be making light of one's affiliations. Brigadier Montelli would be ecstatic to hear you spout such humorous quips. You'd be labeled a heretic. But I'm sure he'd chuckle as you swung from the gallows. Forgive my unease. I thought Montelli sent you to see to my execution, or some other absurdity. I don't know what's going on here. The station's changed. It's become a damn charnel house, stained with the blood of my brothers and sisters. I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. I can't... Everything happened so suddenly. The day we lost Fairfield, people began worrying. A soldier speculated on how it happened, how the Protectorate failed to protect our home. Next day, they were strung up, which was understandable, even though they should have just been refreshed. But then another went, and another, until bodies littered the base. All the while, Montelli has acted as if nothing is amiss. I couldn't stand the bloodshed anymore. I ran to the sewers to hide, and have been here ever since, scavenging what I can. No need. It's no fault of your own that I'm here. I feel I've displaced my honor.
Yeah.
Enemy approximating in our vicinity, Command.
Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lacked. Once over, appears I have ascertained the problem. Huh.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
I hate to ask for help, but help?
Commander, watch your vitals! Check out that hole, Commander. Might be we can find ourselves a way in that avoids all the muster and bluster.
Damned bodies. Why can't we just bury the lot of them? Oh, even my damned hammer turns against me. Blazes, that stings. Be forewarned. We are in a heightened state of alarm due to unprecedented events. Unless you have official business here, I suggest you move on. Move on and leave me to hang all of these bodies, which I must shamefully confess may be beyond my capabilities, even without your distraction. Is that you there? Why do you have an Auntie's Choice abomination in tow?
Careful now. You're speaking to a soldier who could put one between your eyes at 100 paces back. Lucky for you, I'm here in good faith.
Ugh. No matter. I cannot afford to worry over you. I have a grave number of bodies to hang and not enough time to hang them. Now, what is it that you want? Vigilant Hogarth sent you? I wish I could help, but he's been named a traitor. These credentials might as well be stained in Protectorate blood. That being said, I am from Westport. If Hogarth trusts you, let's just say I'm willing to listen. The Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too dangerous for us both. I've never heard such a thing. Our betters always guide us, think for us. But which of them would be right to follow in this instance? Maybe there is something to your words. While it pains me to act in what might be contrary to the Brigadier's personal conviction, I do believe the Sovereign would expect me to honor the Vigilance Station. Still, I can't simply have you saunter through the gates. It would cause a terrible stir. Though there must be a way. The gibbets. There is little view of who's within them, so I can use them to haul you into the station without notice.
I won't lock them so you can free yourself once inside. I remember her. She and I occasionally met to take pot shots at the local Krabba population. She worked on the command floor. There's a chance she lingers quietly continuing her work. Or she could be dead. Regardless, it has been quite some time since I saw her. You may leave, or you may be carried within the walls. The choice is yours. Remember, the Sovereign sees all. May his grace be upon you.
You are approaching a restricted estate.
I politely request you cease defiling the corpses of our fallen brethren.
No.
Area's off limits.
This the maintenance room? Void. Not much for creature comforts, are they?
Brigadier Montelli is a credit to the Protectorate. He would never steer us wrong.
And if he does?
I don't understand.
Never mind. I may need to arrange some pictures.
Are you writing a poem?
What?
I thought I heard you reciting poetry. It was most evocative, with rich metaphors and clever wordplay.
Oh, thanks. Just a little something I want read at my funeral. Still get funerals, right? You can't go wrong following a brigadier's orders. Can we?
Of course not. Unless he executes us as traitors. Which would mean we are. So, in that case, no funeral.
Thanks. I feel much better.
Putting traitors on display like that's one way to send a message. Can't be too good for morale, though.
I saw you upgraded Val's corrosion resistance.
Technicians Acna and Gastrell, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you any last words to express your shame?
That dragoon was already defective. We were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
At last, the truth alights. I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience, though it will do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason most contemptible, I find you both guilty.
No. No, please! This is all a misunderstanding. We're loyal.
Did you hear Montelli lock the thrusters? I heard nothing. But if the Vox relay launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. It could land on one of our towns.
Are you questioning the actions of our brigadier?
No, of course not.
Good. I was sure I misunderstood you.
Yeah.
Gonna make me walk on over there, huh? It's over there. Demands perfection. Imperfection is impossible in the mind of a thing's symmetry. Prudence dictates, eye your neighbors carefully.
Thinking never made anybody happy.
What?
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get this signal.
Lay low, Commander. Medic order. Hate to ask for help, but
rough customers.
Huh?
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Aggressors in range.
Thinking never made anybody happy.
Quick once over. It's over. There? A trifling nuisance. Oh, resolved on its own.
Huh?
Some perlustration is in order.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just...
Hostiles near. Disconcerting. Back to it.
A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
That's some...
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Yeah.
Back to it.
Forever vigilant. Huh? In
It's
their
a problem.
location, ascertain.
Got eyes on some no good.
Orders are going against the paradigm. How are we to know?
Got troublemakers.
Prudence dictates. Eye your neighbors carefully. Sorta.
Liquid!
Back in business. Help me end this fight on my feet.
They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged. A perfect society demands Reaction is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
You know you leveled up, right? You need to spend your points. Don't leave that money on the table.
Better go see. Out of a preponderance of caution.
Spotted trouble.
Hey there.
Merit study?
Boy, did we walk on over
It's
there,
quite
huh?
perturbing.
Trifling nuisance.
Ready to waste. On your command.
Done?
Forces ahead.
Help me end this fight on my feet.
How are you still alive over there?
Hey now.
Ready to waste. On your command.
I'll stop there.
They envy our prosperity.
Let me in.
Moving it.
Help me out.
Got my lamps on a hostile.
It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are...
Let me know when you need an instruction.
Another law!
Come at you. Over here. Free hole in the head. Not getting up without help, Commander.
Thing's got a mean streak. My glove's always crabby.
Much better! The Protectorate has lost!
Knew you had my back.
Ah, these fools still linger. Ammunition depleted. Hello? Let us reconvene. We shall stay their ambitions. Prudence dictates. Eye your neighbors carefully.
Initiating search.
Reprobates!
Lay low, Commander. Medic's ordered.
My weapon.
Hastening.
Scraps back in business.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Appreciate if you cleared out.
Huh?
His gate. No use rambling further.
That's enough.
Investigating hostile act. Inquest complete. Am not, nor have ever been, greatly fond of lurkers. Wrong place to linger. Much ado about nothing.
It's a brawl.
Looks like a fight.
Opting for better company.
Sorry, ain't ready yet. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
I repeat, forever vigilant.
Let me handle this.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Back in business.
Enemy might just turned over.
Captain ready!
You lot couldn't hit the... Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
All 3 men, taking cover!
Appreciate a little help, Commander. Gotta fix me up first.
That's really...
Crisply moving to cover!
Knew you had my back.
Probably hold up somewhere.
Armed and ready.
Hostile ahead. What's the
Never
play,
more
Command?
content. Never.
Look alive, Commander. I hate to ask for help, but help?
Advance! His steady eye above.
Take this!
intentions. Continuing inspection.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Huh. Appears our good brigadier is being guided by someone else's hand. You wager that influence is what pushed him over the edge?
Admittedly, yes, but those were minor incidents. I can confidently assert that under my strict hand, this station remains impervious to the invaders' foul orders. Not one of my soldiers lacks for discipline, as I have imposed the harshest penalties to those who have strayed from the righteous path. As instructed, I will.
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the Paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. Yes. Dispatching you may yet grant me the opportunity to show my unimpeachable quality.
This piece of work's been on a murder spree and has the nerve to call himself unimpeachable. Let's tread lightly. Don't want to stir up more of his crazy.
Seen this before. All that pressure from trying to live perfect. Some subjects pop a lid. We should mind what we say unless we want this conversation to be real short.
And you have the gall to bring an invader herself into my station? Remarkable daring or foolish bravado, to be sure. Come then, infiltrator, test me. Perform your part in this grand drama, but be forewarned. I am not easily made prey. Tell me, does it ease your conscience to imagine me as some foaming mongrel, a raving bedlamite baying for blood? Oh yes, I've heard the rumors. Montelli's turned cruel. Montelli's lost his wits. Montelli's going to string us all up and watch our skeletons dance. So much breath wasted on nervous scuttle. Who?
Can't hazard a guess as to presentation nowadays, but DeVries used to favor short jackets and cropped her hair to near shoulder length. She'd have blended in, most like.
That name and description mean nothing to me, and I'm beginning to suspect this digression is little more than a tactic to draw out our confrontation.
Reckon this line of inquiry's a dead end, Commander. He's obviously in the dark about DeVries.
I weary of this pointless palaver. Do you not yearn for action? Is this some attempt at a lark? A jape? Do I look amused? So you claim in your efforts to manipulate and mislead me. But the only subversives I see here are you and your tawdry collaborators.
Tawdry? Suppose you're partially right. I'm not opposed to taking cheap shots. Want me to demonstrate?
If we're taking on names, I prefer intrepid do-gooders myself.
Have you even the slightest notion of the resolution I am purposed toward? The burden affixed to my shoulders. I'm killing traitors, seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening. Auntie's choice? Bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
Festering rot. Hell of a way to speak of your own forces, Brigadier.
Or perhaps your Auntie's choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, I am not afraid to speak what's true. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty without stricter enforcement have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the Sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the Protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others like myself. Hardly. I perform with full confidence the role the Paradigm has cast me in. A well-honed blade with which to smite the Protectorate's mightiest foes. But now we have bandied enough words. Your time has come, Infiltrator. Any final sentiment you wish to impart to the Aether? You think the opinion of that waterlogged traitor matters a whit to me? Holgarth could not have kept the reins as I have. Holgarth could not have halted the deterioration of the Protectorate. You have wasted your last breath on a toothless taunt. An offer unasked for, unwanted, and summarily rejected. For crimes against our perfect sovereignty and conspiracy to commit the same, I hereby sentence you to death.
Things take time, Commander.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Up to, but I'm not ready.
Driving onward.
Maybe to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Move forward.
Trigger finger's still tired. I'm at it. How are you still upright over there? Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
I will make your last moment excruciating. Treachery!
Room. Bet you last month's earnings that debris left her mark here.
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude, so you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing. You know damn well it isn't helping the Protectorate kill a number of us when we aren't even in the fight. Aim it elsewhere on the island. Fire it into space. I don't care, so long as you don't doom everybody in Fairfield for nothing. It's a relief to hear you say so. Go on then, Commander. We're short on time as it is.
Cutting it close here.
My system still ain't gotten the memo we're clear of the relay. I'm itching to keep running. We're damn lucky we got out in time, Commander. Real glad you found a way to mitigate the destruction. Without the relay looming over all, maybe the island can finally recover. Lon knows it's seen enough as it is.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Must be the damn rotator again. Anyway, need something, Commander?
So, you're a renegade, huh? You know, I'm something of a seething ball of anger and resentment myself.